You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Aaron Rodgers did win his fourth MVP yesterday, but he addressed his future with the Packers. Now, I didn't hear exactly what he said, but I wanted to bring this up. So this is fresh right here to me. I believe Rhodes already knows about this. Aaron Rodgers discusses future with Packers after winning fourth MVP. Now, here's the thing, man. He got 39 votes. Tom Brady got 10. I didn't think it was be that wide of a margin right there. And I think Cooper Kupp got the one vote. So 39 out of to 10.
I hate to give the AP any credit. I mean, that, even saying it out loud kind of makes my skin crawl. But I do have to give them credit for not holding the coronavirus thing against Rodgers. And
I give them credit on that.
They did the right thing.
I thought the vote would be closer than that, man.
I think if they'd have done the vote in, say, week 12, Tom Brady would have won it.
Well, Aaron Rodgers wasn't even a candidate in week 12.
That's what I mean.
We all kind of agreed that Tom Brady, 70% of the season, he was the MVP, and nobody was really talking about anybody else.
Yeah.
Maybe Cooper Kupp, maybe.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I mean, you know, there's been so much talk about Brady trying to get to the Niners. I still like Rodgers as a better fit for that team than Brady. And, you know, I'm a bigger Tom Brady fan than I am Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
This is not even close. But as far as fits go, well, I mean, look, the Packers run virtually the same offense the Niners run. And Rodgers, right, wrong, or indifferent, is still what? 6 years younger than Tom Brady?
Yeah.
So if you asked me, who would you like to have, Tom Brady for 1 year or Aaron Rodgers for 2 or 3? I'd say Aaron Rodgers for 2 or 3.
The thing is, man, I don't think honestly, I think Aaron Rodgers is probably going to play 2 more years, man. He almost retired. I think he was dead serious about retiring this offseason. So I believe he's about 2 years, man.
He could still retire.
He could. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, that retirement was a real thing. I don't think he was BSing. But Aaron Rodgers won the NFL MVP award for the second straight year and the fourth time in his career. During Thursday's NFL awards broadcast, which I didn't even know was on, he was asked about what lies ahead for his career. Rodgers and the Packers had their season ended prematurely. No, probably right on schedule because we both picked them to lose. With a home loss in the divisional round to the 49ers. In the weeks after that game, he's kept all options open for his future, a return to Green Bay, a move to another team, or retirement after winning back-to-back MVP candidates. So that's still on the board. He says, quote, "I got some decisions to make for sure," Rodgers told NFL Network's Taylor Biskowski. Man, I can't even say his name. So yesterday was like
Biscotti.
Yeah, thank you. Yesterday was like the first day that kind of felt like the off season. I'm going to enjoy the next couple of weeks. I've had good conversations with Green Bay, and I'll do some contemplating and make a decision here pretty quick. I'm really thankful to be here. It's fun to share the stage with Peyton and see so many guys who inspire me. Yeah, because Peyton Manning actually gave him the MVP award. Look at his hair, man. Hey, he looks like he's a vampire in a movie or something.
He really wants to be John Wick, I swear.
Let's listen to this.
I am here
funny.
with Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who just won MVP, your fourth MVP. Does it ever get old?
It doesn't. It's surreal, though. I mean, it's been such an interesting year, so much growth and a lot of great memories. But I'm really thankful to be here. It's fun to share the stage with Peyton and see so many guys that inspired me. I walk in and the first guy I see is Steve Young. I mean, Steve was one of my all-time favorite players. I grew up in Northern California. now he's a friend. It's like this whole thing is surreal. It's a fun fraternity of guys and so many people who've made an impact on the league. And Keegan is unbelievable. So it's a good night.
When you look back on this past season, what's one of your most memorable moments?
You know, a lot of the stuff is off the field stuff. You know, it's disappointing the way it finished for us after the team that we had. But a lot of it is just the memories in the locker room, the conversations, the joking around. You know, we do a fun Christmas thing in our quarterback room. And just like giving out gifts to people and seeing the looks on their faces and sharing hugs and speaking love to each other is some of the best moments in the entire year. Then we have a lot of fun on the field too, but the off the field stuff is really, really special.
What can we expect from you on the field next year?
Well, I got some decisions to make for sure. Yesterday was like the first day that kind of felt like the off season, as I kind of had a couple things I had to do before I got back to the West Coast. And then actually I was out in Scottsdale yesterday, so I'm going to enjoy the next couple weeks. And, you know, I've had good conversations with Green Bay, and I'll, you know, do some contemplating and make a decision here pretty quick.
Yeah, last year at NFL Honors, you kind of dropped some big news on us with the engagement. Do you have anything for us this year?
No, I'm going to try and fly on the radar and not you know, make too many waves from this point forward.
Tom
No,
Brady,
you're not.
obviously one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He did leave the door open to the possibility that he would come back next year. Do you think he'll be back?
Did he really?
Yeah, the other day.
I've been out of the news cycle, but you know, Tom is such a trailblazer in this league. He's done everything you could possibly imagine: winning championships, winning MVPs, playing till 44 years old. So I don't know. He's one of the most competitive people that the game has ever seen. I wouldn't put it past him coming back, but he also is a father and loves spending time with his kids. So I'm sure that'd take a lot to get him, you know, to recommit to a team.
Well, congratulations on your 4th MVP award. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, that volume was kind of low there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. He's still open to retiring, but he doesn't want to be a part of a rebuild. So what is he going to do? I mean, the Titans have already slammed the door. They said, no, Tannehill is our guy.
They're crazier than hell.
In case you guys don't know, Aaron Rodgers bought land out there in Nashville. I believe he's building a house, so he bought a house out there. And they don't want him. Pretty stupid.
You know what? He's not going to retire because he's not going to want to go in the Hall of Fame the same year that Brady and Roethlisberger does.
No, I didn't think he would retire this year.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying retirement's
Brady,
still on the table, but I think there's a chance Brady comes back because he doesn't want to share the Hall of Fame with Roethlisberger.
But let's say this, man. If he does retire this season, he goes in with Brady and Roethlisberger. Is that the greatest Hall of Fame class in NFL history?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was a class a few years ago that was really good. But no, I think that'd probably have to be. It's certainly the best quarterback class to ever go in together.
Yeah,
with no question. God, I still feel like him and Pittsburgh may have this thing going on. You know, the Steelers.
I would probably say, since Tennessee has written them off, I think Pittsburgh is probably the best place to go now.
I mean, they've got a great defense.
Even over the Niners, because, folks, Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach, man. That man is a hell of a good coach. You throw him in there, and let's be honest, he'll be better than Ben Roethlisberger ever was. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Ben, but Ben was never.
Think, but he might go to Denver, but I'm going to tell you, Rodgers is smart, and something tells me that Rodgers is not going to be very happy about the ownership situation in Denver.
Well,
because there's not going to be one. And I just don't know if he is going to want to go to a team that is up for sale right now, because that could change everything. We know, look, we know how that happens. If whoever buys the Broncos,
ownership matters, man.
Oh, it sure does.
If you get a cheap owner, man, you're in trouble.
If whoever buys the Broncos comes in, you know how this goes. They come in, ownership wants their own GM and their own coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that coach is going to bring in his coaches.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I agree. I think that's a real thing too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's not enough. I had even considered Tampa, but Tampa's in too much of a rebuild too now.
Yeah.
That I think Tampa's out. So what's your 3 projections for Rodgers?
Well, Green Bay is still in the midst, even though I'll probably put them last. Pittsburgh. I don't think Denver is in play. I think Pittsburgh and San Francisco. Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and Green Bay in that order. Because Pittsburgh is in desperate need of a quarterback now.
Well, there was heavy rumors last year that he had the Broncos and the Raiders on his list.
Mm-hmm.
What about the Raiders?
That's a good place too. Out of all the turmoil that they had last season,
brand new stadium. Josh McDaniels is the coach now.
Las Vegas is a good place to live. No state taxes over there. I mean, you're in the desert. I mean, also is Las Vegas is not a very big city. So Green Bay is smaller, but you got a lot more stuff to do out there in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but LaFleur, his current coach, is a direct Shanahan descendant. So, because we got to remember, LaFleur's brother was the offensive coordinator for the Niners year before last. Mm-hmm. So they're all best friends.
But also, if he goes to Pittsburgh, man, the way they run things over there, I don't think you'll be seeing all of this drama with them. That's the one place where I believe the drama would stop.
They're stable. Pittsburgh's very stable.
Extremely stable.
Yeah.
Probably the most stable franchise in NFL history.
Yeah.
I mean, 50 years, you only had 3 coaches. I mean, who else could say that?
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.